ਸਤਨਾਮ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਗੁਰੂ ਗਰੀਬ ਨਵਾਜ, ਗੁਰੂ ਗਰੀਬ ਨਵਾਜ। ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ। ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਨਾਮ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਅਕਾਲ। learn more and they pick up more from actions rather than words. So we must be very careful of how we come across and what we portray to our youth at a very young age. We're shocked at the age of 4 years old. It's not his fault, it's the family's fault. Because they're exposing their child, their grandchild to these type of things. Sad Sangat ji, even if we look at Punjabi weddings, maaf karna, theeka, in terms of Punjab de vich is completely different. At least here, we do have individuals or family members or friends that actually do attend the real reason for the Anand Karaj, which is at the Gurdwara Sabha. But what happens after? We then contradict ourselves. The party hall, Sad Sangat ji, that scene, that setting is not healthy for any age or any gender. Sab to pehli gal utthe ki hunda? What is being served? Alcohol, meat, which is completely against Sikhi. Duji gal, everyone then is dancing to specific lyrics, and the Punjabi culture, or especially Bhangra, has never ever taken us forward. If we look at majority of the lyrics in some of the songs, you know, you can't even listen to them in your family while sitting down. Even, you could say, videos of these specific songs. You can't even watch them with your children, with your sister, with your mother, with your wife. Because Sad Sangat ji is a sense of embarrassment. Yet, we are dancing to these tunes whilst alcohol is then being served. But Sad Sangat ji, ਪਹਿਲੋਂ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ? ਪਹਿਲੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਆਨੰਦ ਕਾਰਜ ਵਾਲੇ ਦਿਨ ਤੇ. We do partake, we listen to Kirtan. Deg is then distributed, which is prashad. Prashad kehda hai? Prashad hega Guru da. How is Deg, how is prashad prepared? By reciting Gurbani over it. Japji Sahib and Anand Sahib. Then it is brought into the Pavitra sanctuary, this darbar of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, the King of Kings, God on earth. That is then served. Once then we have received the deg, we eat it, and then 2-3 hours later, over that deg, we are then eating meat or drinking alcohol, which is then gone over that deg. Sad Sangat ji, this is just pure and utter beadbi, disrespect straight away. And we are contradicting ourselves here. It's maaf karna, I'm not having a go at anyone, but what it is that those specific actions then become double standards. Because we ask for the Guru's blessings, and then 2-3 hours later we're doing completely the opposite thing. A complete 180 degrees to what our Guru tells us. And these things, as we know, from a physical side of things, the spiritual side of things, a mental side of things, actually harms our body in the long term. This Sad Sangat ji will kill us mentally, physically and spiritually. Maharaj Sache Pacha says, Ham avgun pare ek gun nahi, amrit chhad bikhair bikh khahi. Ki I'm full of bad thoughts and bad qualities. I don't have any qualities. What drink, what action, which courage do we leave? We leave that courage that Dasme Pacha blessed us with. Amrit. We have left that, which is the pure bliss, the real nasha. Maharaj says that there's one type of nasha that we would have. What nasha is that? The nasha of naam, the nasha of seva, the nasha of abhyas. Because Sad Sangat ji, this type of a nasha is constant. The other type of nasha, be it smoking, be it drinking, that is temporary. But Sad Sangat ji, ਉਹ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਨਚਾਉਂਦਾ. ਮਨ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਪਹਿਲੋਂ ਹੀ ਪਾਗਲ ਆ. ਆਪ ਨੱਚਦਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਨਚਾਉਂਦਾ. But how do we make our man stable? By coming into the Sad Sangat. By listening to Katha, listening to Gurbani, participating in seva. These are the solutions, the tools and the weapons that Dasme Pacha, the Guru Sahibs, have blessed us with. Again, moving forward, What does Maharaj say? Mati maran visarya, khushi kiti dinachar. The people are intoxicated, they have forgotten death. Sadh Sangat Ji, death should constantly be in our mind at all times. Nothing is, the next minute is not even promised, let alone the next day. We've got to 84 lakh June, we've been through 8.4 million life forms in order to get this Manukha Janam. And how grateful, lucky and blessed are we that we've been born into the house of Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. Maharaj Sache Paatshah Agge Kende Han Guru Nanak Dev Ji on Ang 15 of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, Sach Milya Tin Sofiyan Rakhan Kau Darbar. Ki those who do not use intoxicants are true, they dwell in the court of Akal Purkh Vaheguru. Guru Pyareo, moving on forward, what does Gurbani say? Ki Ram ras piyare jeh ras bisar gaye ras aur rahao. Whenever we hear rahao in Gurbani or in a Hukamnama, that Sadh Sangat Ji is basically the message that Guru Granth Sahib Ji is giving just in that one line. So that whole verse, that stanza, that specific paragraph, the main message is always in that pankti where the rahau is. And what does Maharaj then say? We drink that sublime essence of Vaheguru. And this is where we forget everything else. Sadh Sangat Ji, when Das always starts Katha, the Sangat reads along when we reflect upon and when we recite the Dohra, which also comes in Sri Rehara Sahib. Dohra sagal dwar ko chhad ke geho tuharo dwar bahin gehin ki lajyas Gobind das tuhar. What does that mean? Maharaj Sache Paatshah, we have now abandoned, we have left all doors that take us away from spirituality, that take us away from the truth, that take us away from the path of righteousness. And which door can save us? There's only one door, and that is the door of your darbar, where Guru Granth Sahib Ji resides, where the Sadh Sangat comes. Only that door can save us. Sadh Sangat Ji, at this current moment in time, there are many other places where we could be. Society, according to society, in the evening time, a lot of people, if we were to link this to this specific hukam, will be filling up basically the pubs, or they could even be having a drink at home. Even if we look at Sikhi or a Gursikh's lifestyle, it works completely opposite to what society does. Sadh Sangat Ji, those people who would go out clubbing, who would stay really late in the bad Sangat, be it pubs, clubs or gigs. This is mainly the time from now that they will be going, and then they'll be coming back in the late, or you could say early hours in the morning, where actually Sikhi at this time we should be reciting Sri Rehara Sahib, and at night reciting Kirtan Soila. The time where society will come back from pubs, clubs and gigs, the early hours in the morning, that is when a Gursikh wakes up in the morning to do Ishnan and then to recite the Panj Baniya. Society works completely different. But Sadh Sangat Ji, that doesn't mean that a Sikh can't live a lifestyle in society. Guru Sahib has said to be practical, that you can be spiritual, you can be religious, you can make a connection with the God of Vaheguru whilst living in this dunya. Again, even those individuals, now I'm not saying ki those people who drink or smoke are bad people. Nahin. Sadh Sangat Ji, even from those individuals, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਪੁੰਨ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. They're not completely full of path. ਉਹ ਵੀ Sadh Sangat Ji ਜੇ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਜਾਵੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਭਰਾ ਆ. They're also our sisters. When we always finish the Katha, we always say ki the greatest thing that we can do is bring someone closer to the Gurdwara and closer to Sikhi. And the worst thing that we can do is push them out of the Gurdwara, push them away from Sikhi. But us as a community, or even Gurdwara Maaf Karna, have failed, because we should be that supporting shoulder, that supporting arm. Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj used to help the poor, used to help people. Jede putte siddhe paase lage si. People, society who had problems with depression through alcohol or anything else. Guru Nanak Dev Ji themselves and Gursikhs in the past and still to this day help those in need. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, the fifth Guru, before they became Shaheed, they gave their son, Miri Piri De Malik Shri Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, they gave him Sikhya. They gave him teachings. They said, Natarya Tar Panay Khadaye. That comes in Gurbani. What does that mean? Ki you must be the support of those people who feel that they have no support. Sad Sangat Ji, us as well. For those who have an addiction of drinking, by all means, they should seek professional help. Shri Guru Singh Sabha Gurdwara South, every single day in the evenings from 6 o'clock, work alongside a charity and organisation called First Steps, which has been going on since 2018, where they've been helping Apane, the Punjabi Sikh community, who have an addiction in drinking. Because Sad Sangat Ji, we must help our brothers and sisters in need who have this addiction, and to let them know that they're not alone. That regardless in their life how they feel, that it is never too late to turn back. We've already gone over Sad Sangat. Even if we look at Satme Pacha Shri Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji Maharaj, when Dara Shikoh, who was the eldest son of the Mughal emperor at that time, Shah Jahan, who helped made the Taj Mahal, right? He had problems with alcohol. Satme Pacha, Sache Pacha Maharaj gave him spiritual guidance and help, and also gave him medicine. Therefore, Sad Sangat Ji, Asi Arj Karde are those people that do have an addiction, that seeking professional help is very important. But also, how we look at peer pressure, the Punjabi culture that we've gone through, be it the Bhangra lyrics, be it the videos, even if we look at media, okay, the media will tell us to spend on those things which are negative. For example, Sharaab. So this also has an effect on us. But Sad Sangat Ji, Satguru Shri Guru Granth Sahib Maharaj ne aap de Khalse Panth to kithon nahi bachaya. Maharaj Sache Pacha have wrote this in Gurbani, they've wrote this in the Hukams. Even if we look at our Sakhiyan, even if we look at history, there are great examples out there where Sache Pacha has helped members that were completely fallen, completely down, people that will feel that they have no more status left in life. They Maharaj ne unanu, through guidance, through help, through spirituality, unanu chak ke put them on a different pedestal. So we should never ever give up. And Sad Sangat Ji, like I said, this is a big problem in our Punjabi Sikh community, which is completely ripping our families apart. Because Sad Sangat Ji, what does then Sharaab lead on to? It can lead to domestic violence, which then our children or other family members are exposed to. And that's not very healthy to have in our household. Again, when Ardas is the most powerful weapon and the tool that we have. Guru Pyareo, it doesn't matter which way we try to communicate or attempt to make a connection with our Guru. Maharaj Sache Pacha understands all the languages, but dilo te manto, we must have that we come to Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji for help and guidance and support. Maharaj Sache Pacha will never ever let go of our side. At the end of an ardas, we always say ki Sai Pyare Mel, Jina Milya Tera Naam, chit aave. What does that mean? Maharaj says, Ki kindly cause us to meet those devotees that remember your name. Maharaj Sache Pacha is telling us that at the end of each ardas, and that's how we finish an ardas off, is by saying that pankti, Sahi pyare mere jina mila tera naam chit aave. Maharaj is saying, Ki in this ardas, our request, our humble wish is that Maharaj lead us to the Sadh Sangat. Because when we're in the Sadh Sangat, the company of Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj and their wonderful Gursikhs, we can then never ever fall off that path. And the effect of a Sadh Sangat, how important is this connection of a Gursikh with their Guru and with the Sadh Sangat? Maharaj says, Re man aisi har se upreet, kar jaisi machli neer. What does that mean? Oh my mind, love of the Lord as the fish love the water. A machi, a fish, cannot survive outside of the pani. Immediately, as soon as you take a fish outside of water, or machi, that fish, tarfan lag jandi hai. Because it is pyasi, it is so desperate, and it's so into that connection with the pani, that without pani, without water, that fish dies. And that's exactly what the connection of a Gursikh, or as a Sikh, should be with our Guru. That without coming to Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj's Ghar, or staying away from the Sangat, is like dying. Sadh Sangat Ji Maharaj says ki ehnas bani prem liv lagi sabad anahad gahya ki night and day we must remain attached to Akal Purkh Vaheguru. Sadh Sangat Ji, we must stay away from Vishay Vikar, Kam, Krodh, Loh, Mohankar, Nindya, Chugli, Behma, Irkhato. Rab sanu, Akal Purkh Vaheguru sanu bacha ke rakhe. But what must we be attached to? What does Maharaj say? Create and more. Create that attachment with what? With Naam, with Bani, with Seva, with Simran, with Sangat, with Shastra. Because Sadh Sangat Ji, these are positive vibes. These will lead us onto the path of truth and righteousness. And what does Maharaj say? This is not me, this is Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, who we matha take to, who we give the utmost respect to. Maharaj Sache Pacha says ki Kabir, Bhang machli surapan, jo jo prani khahe, tirath bart neem kiye, te sabha rasatal jahe. Ki Kabir, those mortals who consume marijuana, meat, fish, wine, alcohol, drugs, no matter what pilgrimage, whichever fasts or rituals that they try to follow, they will fall into hell. This is the Hukam, this is Gurbani from Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj themselves. And Gurbani itself, Sadh Sangat Ji, is the truth. Again, I'm just going to close off in 2 more minutes time. Maharaj says, Manas parya aniya, manas parya aaye, jit pita mat dur hoye, baral pava vich aaye. Ki one person who brings a full bottle and then fills their cup, drinking wine, their intelligence, jinne una de change ponne, the good actions, they are then Sadh Sangat Ji wiped away, because madness enters the mind. What does the word Sharaab mean? Shar, mischief, Ab, water. This is that liquid, this is that pani which creates mischief and madness on our man. Apana paraya na pachatanayi khasamahu takke khaye, jit pita khasam visara dargah mila sajaye. Ki once we indulge in liquor, in sharab, in drugs, it creates our man, it plays tricks on our mind, and then we even forget who Akal Purkh Vaheguru is. We then go after the bottle, we go after that drink. We constantly, because then it's become a habit, it's become an addiction, and then it becomes very hard to snap off it. We then leave the truth and then we go down that line. Saad Sangat ji, ehi saadi ardaas a ki bhul ke vi gur sikh ne ja sikh ne us raste te nahi jaan. So Saad Sangat ji, even if we look back in history, Sriman Sant Baba Jarnail Singh ji Khalsa Pindranwale used to say कि नशे छड्डो, केस रखो, अमृत छको, गुरबाणी पढ़ो ते सिंह सजो. At that time, even if you look at the history now, currently till this day, even in Punjab, they call it the Shema Darya. The sixth river of Punjab is Nashe, which is completely breaking the villages and cities apart. And Saad Sangat ji, a very clever, conniving tactic has been brought in by the governments and the leaders in Punjab, where now to try to wipe or to try to finish Sikhi, you don't need guns, you don't need tanks, you don't need weapons. If you give them Sharaab, if you give them drugs, they will just kill each other off just like that. And Saad Sangat ji, there's a big problem in our community, be it in Punjab, but Saad Sangat ji in a local, even if we look at this town or this country, it's a huge problem here as well. So Saad Sangat ji Das has made many mistakes in this last half an hour to 35 minutes of the Katha. Hath jod ke benti, as we say every week, ki agle hafte, please attend again. The greatest thing that we can do is bring someone closer to Sikhi and bring them closer to the Gurdwara. The worst thing that we can do is push them away. So hath jod ke benti ki agle hafte, please bring one more person with you, and next week we will listen to the 38th Hukam. So vichara kardeyan stage to bolte koi galti hove maaf karna ji. Aao fateh bulaiye. Waheguru ji ka khalsa, Waheguru ji ki fateh.
वाहिगुरु जी पातशाह दसवीं कवि बाच बेनती चौपई हमरी करो हाथ दे रक्षा पूर्ण होए चित की इच्छा.